You're not Volk. I'll show you there at different levels. Keep my belt clean.
Come get it.
UFC welterweight champion Jack Della Maddalena defends his belt for the first time when he takes on former UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev.
Oh, Islam's gonna kill Jack Della Maddalena.
Как боец очень интересный, но у него есть один минус.
Не секрет, я собираюсь его переводить.
Alhamdulillah, I know you got this, they don't like this. Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys.
Hello everyone, with UFC 322, Islam vs JDM announced, I thought I'd make a video going through the hype surrounding it from Islam and Khabib's camp, opinions on the fight, and how they look at JDM as an opponent, to other fighters and MMA personalities' reactions to it. So tune in till the end and tell me what you guys think about the fight and your predictions for it. Firstly, we're gonna take a look at what DC, who's a very close friend of Khabib and Islam and their former teammate, had to say about the fight.
You know what's the best thing about watching this fight come together is recognizing how seriously they know the challenge is ahead of Islam. I can listen to the words that Khabib speaks publicly. You can listen to the words that Islam speaks publicly and acknowledge that those guys are well aware of how good Jack Della Maddalena is. He's so tough, he's so big, he's so physical, and now he's got takedown defense to match. I believe that if you would have put this fight together a few years ago, people would have been like, oh, Islam's going to kill Jack Della Maddalena. But now, after watching him fight Bilal Muhammad, after watching how wonderfully he put together a game plan, it's a much more even fight than you would have thought prior.
DC is absolutely right here. Seeing many interviews from Khabib and his camp, they are taking this fight absolutely seriously, and they recognize the challenges JDM presents, alongside the move up to welterweight, which is something Islam has never done before. So it's definitely a big challenge. What I disagree with DC here is when he said years ago people would have been like, Islam will kill JDM, but after watching the Bilal JDM fight, it's more of an even fight. I agree that it is more of an even fight than people would have thought in the past, but to use the Bilal fight as a reference point is wrong. Bilal doesn't have Islam's grappling, and Bilal went to the fight to impress and wanted to stand up to please the fans and the UFC. He said it himself after the fight.
Obviously, I think I had the best team in the world, some of the best coaches in the world, and we go into every fight with a strategy and idea of what we want to do. And obviously for us, what our strategy was to take down Jack. It wasn't to go blow for blow with him, brawl for brawl with him. But man, it's a weird moment when you're training something so much and you're getting better at something, which I think my striking has grown so much, and I always said it. And I when I was saying that in the lead up, I wasn't lying about it. When I was like, bro, I can box with him, I can strike with him. I'm not afraid to box with him. I'm not afraid to strike with him. And I went out there and I just felt good, man. Just like it just, you know, when they say there's a different energy when you're the champion and you're getting 20% better. For me, I always thought I was the best in the world, and I still think I'm the best in the world. And I was like, bro, I can strike with this guy. Like, people were coming at me telling me I can't strike with him. And obviously we lost the fight, but bro, we stood toe to toe with him. And people can say whatever they want to say and do whatever they want to do. I went against the game plan. I went on my own, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna live with that. But it came down to one round, maybe one exchange that could have swayed the judges one way or swayed the judges that way. So was my game plan wrong?
Islam, Khabib and their whole camp have shown to be very disciplined when it comes to sticking to the game plan, hence why the phrase father's plan became so popular. Islam said not long ago that he is gonna go in there and impose his style and take JDM down and make him tired.
Не секрет, я собираюсь его переводить, я собираюсь его контролировать, заставлять его устать, навязывать свой стиль боя. Ну, мы так не делали раньше, чтобы нижнего веса наверх перепрыгивать, потому что по-любому уже другая подготовка, спарринг-партнеры другие, много чего приходится менять сейчас. И это все так по ходу, без какого-либо опыта.
Islam is not gonna risk his legacy to try and please the fans or the UFC.
Ну, мы не можем сразу все карты раскрывать, потому что наши соперники тоже нас слушают. Но скажу так, что я давно слежу за Маддаленой. Он как боец очень интересный. Но у него есть один минус. Его очень мало людей знает, особенно у нас в постсоветском пространстве, потому что он практически ни с кем из наших не дрался и не соприкасался, такого, знаешь, как в карьере. Единственный бой у него был с Рамазаном Имеевым. После этого боя я понял, что он реально какая угроза в полусреднем весе. Тогда, конечно, у меня даже в голове не было насчет боя Ислама и Мадалены, но судя по его скиллам, по его технике, по его ударке, судя по тому, как он защищается против борцов, а он дрался с борцами. Рамазан хорошо борется, Гилберт Бронс хорошо борется, Белал Мухаммад хорошо борется. Он дрался с такими ребятами, у кого длинные рычаги, тот же Холланд, тот же, еще последний бой у него был, предпоследний, по-моему, с таким очень крепким физическим соперником, я забыл его имя. Ну, то есть он дрался и с борцами, и с ударниками, и с физически крепкими ребятами. Он такой, знаешь, проверку прошел, 9-0 UFC чемпион. И у него та команда, которая готовила Волконовского на Ислама. Вот это все вместе, если сопоставить, я вижу в нем очень грозного соперника.
Hearing Khabib in this interview affirms that him and his team are fully aware of the challenge ahead of them. JDM trains with the same team that prepared Volk for Islam twice, so they already have great experience training for Islam. The good thing about Khabib's team is that they never underestimate any opponent. And if Khabib says he won't say too much about the JDM fight, so he doesn't expose their game plan for him, it shows that they already see a clear path for victory and that they already know what to do. And one thing that is so underrated about Khabib is his high fight IQ and knowledge of the sport. People who have been following the sport for a long time know that Khabib have had some of the most accurate predictions of fights very consistently. He even predicted that Conor McGregor would destroy Jose Aldo at a time when Jose Aldo was looked at as the boogeyman of the featherweight division. So nobody expected that Conor would walk right through him. But Khabib specifically said Conor, quote unquote, will kill him.
I like Conor McGregor, but he come on 55 for me to smash him, no problem. He's striking guy, I like him. I think he can beat Jose Aldo, maybe finish him, but a lot of people think Jose Aldo beat him, but my opinion, I think he kill him. But if he come on 55, welcome.
So Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena, that has been announced, the main event UFC 322. And I'm looking forward to it. But I'll tell you what, Jack Della Maddalena is bigger. He showed that he can stop takedowns. On the feet, there's absolutely no question. Islam has improved with his striking, that's for sure. You can't deny that. Did pretty good on the feet against Dustin Poirier at times. However, that was probably because of the threat of the takedown. But Jack Della Maddalena is on another level. He's probably got the best, cleanest boxing in the UFC. And the footwork that he gets from the boxing is so useful to avoid the takedowns and to stay off the fence. That was crucial against Belal Muhammad, and even when he was pushed up against the fence, he was able to stop the takedowns. Remember, Leon Edwards was able to stop all the takedowns from Kamaru Usman. He couldn't stop the takedowns from Belal Muhammad, and Jack Della Maddalena had no issue whatsoever.
I really do not understand why everyone is using the Belal fight as a point of reference to gauge how well JDM will potentially do against Islam in the grappling department. As I said earlier, Belal's grappling is nowhere near Islam's, neither in level nor in style, and Belal chose to stand with JDM for the most part, especially in the earlier rounds, because that's where the grappling work comes for the grappler. The opponent is less slippery and the grappler can gain massive advantage by establishing the takedown threat in the beginning and tiring the striker out. This is what Belal should have done, and this is absolutely what Islam will be doing against JDM.